What it do, homies? We are finally at my favorite category of GBB, Loopstation, and we're checking out the top 10 battle drops. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up.
All I need is no fuck. Yeah.
Might get some breakdowns too, y'all. Just letting y'all know.
Now it's time to fade away.
So interesting, you know, the very first part. So what would you call that? Techno, right? Where the rolling bass is really popular in there, where it's kind of like what you hear and everything. And, you know, out of the techno that I've heard, you know, there's all, you know, a rolling bass is a rolling bass, right? There's only so many ways you can make it sound interesting. But this one definitely did sound interesting. I think most of the power in that one laid in the transience of it, just how thick and how a bunch of its presence was 100% felt. Like it was very, very dominating. Somebody said earlier with the beatbox, like with the actual beatboxing, that people were more favoring sound or timbre of music, or at least I said it and everything, for more timbre versus more melody, right? So more of the texture, right? More of the weird sounding stuff as opposed to melody overall. And that was very prevalent in the beatboxing, and I was wondering to see if it was really prevalent in Loopstation. So it might still be melody dominated, which I ain't mad. It's still amazing. Oh my goodness. Undertale. Timbre right here. Good example right here. Bro, oh my goodness, man. Look, it's been a minute. It has been a minute since I've done some reactions to like Loopstation and everything, but what the machine there is capable of now, oh my, some of these basically synthesis, right? Why even learn synthesis? I mean, I guess you still get, why even, man? Your voice, right, is the wave to, that's crazy, man. Oh, I need to pick this up, man. I suck at synthesis, but if I could just use my voice and then start turning some knobs on this. Old Country Joe, Cotton Eye Joe. That's what it sounds like, Cotton Eye Joe.
Boom. Last one.
Bro, oh my, oh look, ooh, EDM besides jazz, right? Jazz is my favorite musical genre before everything, right? And then I would say EDM is second, and then hip hop for me will be my third. Now, besides the jazz, the reason why I like EDM the most is because of the bass. And bro, I'm telling you, that was carbonated Sprite flavored bass right there. That it's just imagine being there in the actual scene. That bass got to be right there in your chest, just beating up everything, beating up all your entire organs, and you just sitting there and allowing it. That's what that was. That wasn't top. That's crazy. What is going on? What is going on? This is okay. Huh. That's some FM synthesis right there, or how you would call it, color bass, right? Which is really bass, but it's got a lot of chromatic flavors for it, if you will. Yeah, bro, Loopstation has come forward because I don't let's see. Last time I was reacting to Loopstation, I was doing the battles and everything, and I think that was 2022, maybe 2023, maybe, where I was reacting to the episodes, as they were dropping. I was reacting to them. I no longer have the time for that. Their release schedule, especially like during now where they release stuff, I simply cannot catch up. So I usually just right now kind of react to like the popular ones, or in this case, top 10 battle drops, because I found out that when I do react to those full ones, everybody just skips to the drop anyways. So this is kind of just kind of just everything all in one. But yeah, color bass. I think that's the first time I've heard that in Loopstation.
Sound design, just noise like I'm in a big limit on my own fucking voice. When my playground, can't you see? Not to the please, I'm gonna make you bleed.
Art style.
Playground.
Oh, he's going crazy. Remix it, baby.
Some, me, itchy. Everybody fucking jump. I forgot the kick. Suck my ass.
You did not forget that kick.
Gets you in the middle. Playground.
Bro destroyed that kick. Oh my goodness, that distortion. This is crazy. Oh. His sound design is top. Oh my goodness. Oh, bro. No, I wouldn't necessarily call it like call and response, or there could be a version of call and response types, same stuff you hear in a bass house, right? Where it kind of like bump, you just talk like a chord, and then the melody comes in, chord again, melody comes in, there's a little cut. You know what I'm saying? Just like the basics of melody and everything. But he was playing with texture right there. And again, the timbre, where it's like you still have the musical structure of everything, but you just break away from the traditional, melody stanzas or motifs and everything, and instead you kind of just plug in the most weirdest sounding stuff you can get in there while still kind of retaining a little bit more of the musical. Oh, bro. Oh, this is amazing.
The blink of an eye, such a shame that it's because
Josh.
you said goodbye. Now you're never getting
He be singing like crazy.
all the words that you locked inside. Better luck next time. Oh my,
That's what
too bad it's.
Top melody. Oh. What? I don't even know how to explain that. I was seeing images in my head as he was playing that, and I was just immediately started thinking of, like, obviously 8-bit type of stuff. But what was what kind is it raining outside, right? That's what it kind of gave me, like a conversation happening. And I don't know, I don't know, man. 8-bit dude talking to somebody while it's raining outside. Those images came in my head while I was listening to Josh performances. Victory. You won. You won the conversation. Oh. What?
Switch it up.
This track proves that I'm invincible. Is it way too easy to get off of any GBB? I be feeling like killing the rhythm, missing on my credits, and I'm relevant like any different rip, it's easy. People got me on repeat. Loop so many, order a 3-piece of flame me. From a competition once we beat. That these trees, that's a will silence everyone in this belief. I'm not gonna give it to one, they better give up. People trying to assume that I'm running out of luck. I'm a shooter from a now. Sitting on the deck, someone shoot you how I do. I'm giving a fuck.
Wait. That was insane. Oh. One thing that I've come to learn, especially when it comes to like bass house, especially like the really, really like sound design driven bass house, you know what I mean? Especially where in these low vocals kind of be over it, is it's interesting because people will outsource that or they might rap on it themselves and everything. But just like rap music, whenever you're creating it, you still want a space for the artist to go in there and start rapping. Right now, you don't want to put down whatever you want on a track and then have somebody rap on it, just simply turn it up, right? Your dynamics and everything will be crushed, like everything will be super weird. So the fact that he was able to still give us that nice bit of banger, and he still left enough of free, still left enough space in his frequency range to make sure that his voice can still cut through without messing up like a lot of the bass sounds, because everything was still audible even though he was rapping. And he was giving us a nice little rapid fire flow, which means we had 2, 3, maybe even 4 different type of rhythms going on. It commands your respect, right? And he was barring. Come on, bro. That wasn't number one though. That was not number one. Here we go. I like this guy's sound design. Hold on. Bro, look like he about to cry. Like, bro, he said, I done heard enough, bro. you go ahead and take the victory, man. Actually, y'all, go ahead and let me know who won this, right? Because I'm not gonna go through the battles and everything. Go ahead and let me run this. Bro, look like he about to cry. I felt that. I know when something is just so dirty, it's so mean, it makes you just break down. And you just want to ask yourself, bro, why are you like this? Why? Dumbfounded. Honorary mentions.
Everybody sing hoop da da da. 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 Everybody sing.
I tell you.
Take it slow, Banner.
Just having fun.
Raindrops, they keep falling. Time's just passing by. Whispers, they are crawling. My name till the day that I die. Just calling me. Raindrops in the mountains, whispering calls your name, calling your
Okay, so he had a lot of crazy, compression and filter cutoffs that was going there to give us kind of those nice little interesting rhythms there at the beginning. But what I loved was his attention to tension and release, right? Where, when you have a whole lot of sounds going on, naturally what you want to do is add some type of break within there. Sometimes the break comes after like the drop. Sometimes it can happen in the middle of the drop, right after it, doing like the bridge or the pre-chorus, right? To kind of reset the listener's experience, especially when you got so many sounds that just dominating the frequency range. But in this, in the last one, he added that nice little reverb at the end of it to let everything kind of just get shot into space. And then that little moment of silence just comes back and it grounds us where we're just like, like it's like me talking for a very, very long time. And then all of a sudden, but you see what that did to kind of reset your expectation. He did that with his music. I love that. Okay.
calls your name, calling your Put your motherfucking hands up, hands down. Thank you. Can I get Footbox Sheet to the stage, please? Actually, fuck it. I don't need him.
He walked out. Oh. Nice panning. Yes, that's that wet bass right there. Wet bass. you know, in that wet bass, I believe when it comes to that, like to make it more wet, more to make it more squishy or less technical, I think what you do is kind of alternate, kind of like the LFO. So basically, if your sound is, you know, when you hit the key, right, the sound's gonna play, but you can make it do like a little slope to where it go like and sometimes you can play with it to where it just plays just slightly right after you hit it, right? There's a delay or whatnot, and you add kind of a bunch of distortion, and that delay, especially when happening after, can kind of give you that nice little wet splashy sound, right? That was amazing. I love me some hard style. Ran out of time, man.
And this is my new special technique.
Oh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh my goodness, bro. And then the choice of the melody that you decide to do in a higher range before you dive back down there into the abyss and give us some more of those deep. See, this is why it's my favorite category, right? I do like beatbox, right? The sounds that people can make is just absolutely amazing. But God, bro, and it's probably mostly just because of my love for EDM, why I'm just gonna love Loopstation category over anything. So you let me know if y'all agree with any of these drops down in the comments. Dave's out.